post in the Discord that I was streaming. You should probably get Danny, as you tell him to follow me as well. Before we get into specifics, I have a new background to my desktop. I usually, like I said, I love liminal space theme stuff, so I have each. I decided I didn't feel like keeping the snow one for a while, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna switch to something close to spring because spring it's gonna take a while to get here. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stick with the whole cloudy, like the storm cloud theme stuff. So here is very limited. I just like this image. It's just so, I don't know what it is. People like will feel like concerned about it, about how they feel about it. I actually I like every little space stuff. A lot of people feel like that feeling of dread. Me, I feel comfort the most of all of them. Even though there's a storm cloud, you're like afraid of it, but it's like, no, you're going to get some nice rain. You get some rain, soothing rain, you know? Um, I will have to say the warning is that I have not streamed in a while, and the thing is, when you notice that I'm going to be playing Metaphor, here's the problem. I forgot to stream the game to the point because I decided to get the game on PC instead of on Xbox, because on Xbox, it's a funny thing is I have not touched my Xbox as much as my PC now because I got a PC. That's what happens when that happens. Yeah, on my Xbox I did stream the demo of the game. I think it's on my YouTube. The thing is, it's totally different from the way I played it when I did compared to the demo from what I remember. But the funny thing is, let's see if I could get where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. I have 26 hours in it right now. And it's weird that over time I have tried to want to do it, but then it's like my friends were already in the call and they don't want to expect out of nowhere that I just pull a stream out of my ass out of the blue without telling them I was doing it. You can see, yes, 20 hours. I'm already in a different town. And I played a lot of the story. We'll just I'll try my best to catch up on speed on everything. Y'all probably, from my last stream when it came from me playing it. So,
what now?
Before we how I'm gonna go with it. Wait, I can just go to the memoriam. So, in my demo, it stopped at a point after defeating one of the bigger, tougher knights. After that, it ended, and so afterwards, we ended up everything happening. What happened So we come across for the guy named Zorba is his name. He had three eyes. He's basically a matrasi, I think is what they're called, matrasis. They have three eyes. Almost all that tribe does is cover their faces because of their eye and the religion that they're the Sanctus do not allow those people, so they told them to cover their eye. Obviously, because Sanctus people are very, not great people. And so, afterwards, he wants to get the staff. We end up finding that he destroys like a bunch of these. And there's only one foe that's left. It's of King Luis. Then afterwards, we get to the Royal Scepter Chamber, and he already took it. And what happened is that he ends up not being able to keep it because of the giant thing in the sky from the demo. Basically, the king himself who died became a giant moon-like thing, giant rock. About the whole thing about election, about who's going to be the next king. He took that away from Zorba, and we end up fighting him. He jumps off. Basically, somewhat, technically, we know he's probably dead. Maybe. Ends up that the human that was left on the thing comes back to life. We end up fighting it, we kill it. And then afterwards, so on and so forth, we have this whole thing of a tournament that we're doing. Where we thought, hey, let's go and fight about this Heisme guy who's apparently kidnapping children. Well, do we know we go and find this Heisme after doing basically a little bit of stuff. We end up finding out that Heisme is a Ugif, aka this. They're like basically bat creatures. And this is Heisme right here. He's what Ugif, and he lost his son who died, and he was a knight at one point. And then we find out that we also had a thing of like introducing her. She sings most of the songs for everyone. Everyone loves her. Then we went near us and we got our own runner, which is like a mech that runs on land. It's like our vehicle. There's the king as well. And then we come across her. And little do we know, we find out why the kidnappings happen. It's because of her. She's having this other dude. Where is he? Well, we also fought him, but we couldn't kill him because of the whole thing that we will die. I thought it was Zora. Well, that's not showing it for some reason. Here he is, Zorba. From that one point. Here's Godel. We came across him. We were like, and we ended up coming across Luis with Godel. Well, he came down from the sky because it's so fancy. He gets a flying runner instead. It just floats. We also can't. He ended up, but try to find him. Morris, he basically is the one also helping the one we shown with the same somewhat garb. Sanctuous Joanna, she ends up kidnapping kids and feeding them, and also ended up feeding Captain Klinger to what it basically was a human that was disguised as a baby. It was just a baby head with baby legs, and that's it. And it had sharp teeth and long tongue. I think I could find that. Where is it? I know I found it. But anyway, we ended up like doing that. Also, I forgot to mention where we're going for Heinz May as well. We can get a human as well that is a giant worm. And funny enough, after the boss fight was somewhat over, we get eaten by it. And guess what? Typical fashion. The moment I saw it, like this is literally just like Gears of War 2, where you end up in a giant worm and you have to basically fight inside of it. It literally is the same thing like Gears of War, except you're not cutting hearts. Which I wish we could have killed it from the inside, but you know, devs didn't want to be like that. But that's all right. But afterwards we defeated the human baby thing, and she ends up apologizing for everything she has done, and we ended up getting the reward of taking the head of that human baby, so that we'll be able to be run up into the thing. And that's where we are. We're waiting to go to another part of the map that now that I've caught up to speed. Also for like other stuff, like we went to a lot of areas, and this game's really loud.
What now?
There we go. And so now we got one more day till the path opens to go to Brillhaven. And so we did a bunch of stuff like 2 speeches, which helped me with my popularity ranking. And also I did a bunch of stuff to get my stuff leveled up, and there's also a story of like Maria, the little girl that is basically the daughter of Grievous who died. And we helped her out for like the 3rd thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention,
What now?
we're able to do archetypes because of more. So we'll show what archetypes we got. I already got the Seeker maxed out. I got Magic Seeker. I got Mage. Now I should work more on the Mage Wizard. We got the Faker, the Commander, the Warrior, and then we got the upgrade from doing Stroll stuff, the Sword Master Warrior. Then we have the Thief, because this one first belonged to Heinz May. We got the Knight, and then for Hulkenberg for her 3rd tier on her Bond, it's Magic Knight. Then Brawler, which I think was in the demo as well. Healer was as well, and I unlocked the Cleric Healer. The Gunner, which I was happy to get because I love somewhat these sometimes. I can't wait to see the other ones whenever. And the Merchant. The Merchant is very much cash themed damage. Boom. Yeah. That's so far what we have. And what we're going to do. Let me refill my cup. I thought my friend sent me stuff, imposter sent me stuff on TikTok. Alright. See what people do in this. Where's Heinz May so I can talk to him?
You have my thanks. Very good indeed.
Well, that's not him, it's a child.
Ah, it's you.
Oh, I gotta work on that again. I forgot. I'll work some more on it. Let's see.
You have my thanks.
I could. Recently, I have also. I wish I could stream it last night. It was funny as hell. We were playing Content Warning. I was laughing so hard. I should have streamed it last night, but it was like too late. It was like almost like at 9 all the way to 10 p.m. my time.
Talking nonsense, you are.
This place.
Let's do another one.
Pardon? Please listen. Now then.
Yay! Now I can.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
I have a lot of money. See, my popularity is at 281.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit
Suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not...
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then?
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for...
We do have a head.
With all that said, can't help but wonder... My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis, for now, let's enjoy the show!
I'm confused because I thought we did get the head.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's giving me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got to sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I've cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Damn. Well, looks like we're coming across Katarina again.
Whoa!
This place here.
Oh, hey!
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then.
I also forgot to mention we're able to fast travel
Leaving
because of our
behind
character.
The old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gothic
Or the main
line sets
character
off
I'm
toward the
playing as.
exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brialhaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
We're gonna see this thing going. Look at that. Thing is, the person who made this design is the guy who made the Neon Genesis Evangelion mechs. You can also see it has a tail too. I don't see Heinz Mayer. Where is he? Hmm. Oh, wait, yeah, this would be a place it would be. It has to be. No? Where the hell is he?
Right. Well then.
We probably plant.
Isn't that... Hey! Yep!
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Speaking of,
So eating fruits and grass.
the breeze feels nice.
But...
Tell me, where's Heimsmay?
Well met.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me. Speaking of,
Okay.
Hey there! Did you know? Hmm.
all right.
Dang, that's a lot of points to it.
Hira speaking.
The
Uh-oh.
city ruins come into view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remained, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seemed to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Hmm. Ooh, it's so pretty.
This is...
Oh, I didn't mean to say it.
No. Everything okay? Right.
You... That's why.
Yeah. All right.
For wisdom.
Hey!
So,
Here.
the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Ah, it's you. Good grief.
That's right. All right.
Right, he's got a nick in his ear, like it got cut.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite. I see.
That reminds me. That
Hail! Hmm. Good. All right.
Oh, I forgot. Time doesn't pass when I cook. And my wisdom's all the way up, almost.
Come on. Got it. Okay. Hey.
Ooh, max HP by 5. By 5?
Hey! Hurry it up!
Certainly.
Now we gotta fight Carrie again, 'cause we did before.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about...
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes?
Ooh, big talk! Well, I'm willing to... My people are suffering as we speak. I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm...
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
All power of kings. Fall!
Let's set it up! Strike true!
Ooh, see. Ooh, that's so cool.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
After me!
Look here.
Let's do this!
No!
What?
Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this! This isn't supposed to happen! Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall rise to the...
I shall strive to use
Even I had more to learn.
new skills, new possibilities.
My power swells forth.
I've lost!
I'm confused because by now it should make sense to just make her be on our team. Because we already have like, they say a full of every single race, almost a lot of the races on our team.
I'm not letting anyone die.
We got the Pudulus. Like a JoJo stand.
As the shadows have stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Because the thing is, we look at our team.
What now?
We'll look at our party, shall we? First off, there's my main character, who I named Will because that's basically the protagonist's actual name, like short for William. Because all of the each country that the game is made, like not made, each like localization of the name is different. For like Germany, I think it's. I'm trying to remember. It's like most of them are like actual names of actual like emperors or like kings, you know. Then we have Stroll, who's a Clemmer. Hulkenberg's a Rosant. Heinzman is a Yugif. Galka's a fairy. And then we have Neuris, who is a Sheikah. So like Katarina should just join us. We're literally like we need like every single race on our team. We should probably go and do bath. I hope we have some bath salts. Not baths. Well, technically they are called that, but it's weird that's what they're called. Every time I think of the drug, which the bath cask.
Hey there. Yep.
Fountain of youth. Ooh, I got increased agility.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Well,
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magna to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it...
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Ah, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, no, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. Or just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his... If it isn't the walking headache. Well, well, well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out.
Say what you wish. He is one of us.
Truly. You're Come, Hector.
I don't want to hear him talk anymore.
And that was...
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure near us, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
This is a joy. Oh, proper aces.
Jack? Hey, mister!
My money's on Santa Vex food. What is it?
Need a ride? Good choice.
Say, whoa!
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Ridiculous.
Why is it I have like
What is it you require?
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sand...
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss...
Wait, how is he
Right.
scared? I thought...
We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to try...
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe. I believe she expressed genuine.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper.
Oh, haha, very funny.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousseau tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousseau pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our help.
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Blight is afraid of...
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get...
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon. Woo!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagine.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis.
I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, ain't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of...
Pay him no mind.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain? Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite... natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Can't afford to be too picky.
Well, at least it ought to be better than the cuisine we suffered in Martira. Ugh. It's rather...
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm battling. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Filling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck. So,
Well, let's see.
lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exit. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. All right?
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promote.
Yeah, it's weird. He's like very nice.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to
spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got...
You wound me. Nobody's...
Look at that.
Good night.
Me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. It is a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first, and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a Saintress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I said. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't...
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We will only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20! 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor and that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Louise.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
A simple fish?
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. Now, is there any...
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's real?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to you that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Now,
It's just 4 damn courses.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down.
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. Such is the duty of the...
Are you kidding me?
expected anything less. His Eminence Borden is simply in...
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the pagan Thank you, candidate Julian, for that help. Now, we've had quite a succession up here. Now, if the last candidate...
Where's their head?
Your pardon?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence.
I've got something to say to you too. That's the infamous...
This.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he...
Please, wait. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home Martira. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to
What?
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Bard, captain of Martira's Guard Corps,
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's quite a turn of events.
How is this believable?
Of course. That. Oh, they're putting words in the poor...
What will His Eminence fall?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my...
Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence.
Young candidate, you have done well to...
What? Your Eminence, a
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. A new king. It is my hope that you will rid peace. Leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Well, folks, if Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly...
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he...
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him, and I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, Pop.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive show.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with the Eugis, I can say. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
No
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We're only ready to rock. And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the... It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt.
Oh, Lord Louis?
Relax.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the skies.
So this is what's become of Louis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of it...
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Louis. He says he'll be sending... And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Louis? Master Louis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back... Damn it! What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
Still, it is a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? You still fight?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Maybe...
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in the mirror.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps...
Good point.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe...
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a...
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might...
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their god.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church.
Your Eminence, on that day,
Say no more. A concession only fair.
ever at your service, you do not bow your head.
Oh,
What troubles you, my child?
well, some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with...
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was night prowler today. Come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this night prowler place is some sort of pub or...
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my...
You think it's a trap?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious.
We have little other
I'll hang about in the runner.
Right then.
Let's hurry.
Boy there!
Well met, eh? Wonderful. Rain? What am I gonna do, eh? How's it going? You got it.
Wrong place.
Fancy a ride?
Nice and
What is it?
Oh, wrong place again.
What is it you're looking for?
After this, I'll probably do something, or maybe end the stream soon, so after this.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Still,
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points from my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
and here I thought the Magnus brothers' name. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Louis, before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to... What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I treat all tribes equally. Just like Lord Louis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between... You're not doing yourself any favours here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Louis.
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Louis? No lies, man.
Why is that an option?
I don't like Forden or his troop.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you are a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead.
of in a position. We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to... Oh, whatever.
You got some already got more accomplished than that Gordell ever did. You seem like the...
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope lies with Master Luis. We'll do... Come on then, Master Luis.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of...
Everyone's...
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Where?
So?
Okay, not after that, after this, after we talk with Luis. Oh.
Incredible.
Hey!
Sam!
Huh.
Got it.
Seriously.
We're off. Check this out.
Okay, how about this? I did a save.
Right now.
Here's the plan. I will probably most likely stream in the morning. Most likely. For more of metaphor, maybe. If not, I'll stream again today. I'm gonna go get me something to eat and watch some stuff. And I'll see ya in the next one. See ya.